Yo people, welcome back to our channel.
Meet the Thorpes.
Today we are doing a story time, baby. A story time where he nearly lost his life, for real, for real.
Okay, that's how you're gonna end on.
That's how we gonna enter.
Why you got the accent on?
Because I have.
You're from Peckham.
Say what? Anyway, yeah, so we're here to talk about the time that our car blew up. And when I say blew up, I actually mean blew up. But I wasn't in the car, so it was Adrian. So take the stage, sir.
1 second. Gas on, roll the clip. Mad, isn't it? So, one sunny afternoon. Can you loud noises, please?
Guys, please click subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out. We post videos every other day, right?
This is actually the day we're moving to where we live now. So the day of, yeah. So that morning I've gone to work as usual, driven to work. On the way back, the day was normal, nice hot day, you know. On the way back I saw one of our friends, Jasmine. Shout out Jasmine. Shout out Jasmine. She's one of our biggest supporters as well.
Go and follow her on Instagram called Sweet Treats by Jazz.
Oh, you need to taste the brownies.
Woo! Brownies are mad.
Anyway, so I saw her and we bib each other like, yo, what one? And she was like, yo, what one? And then I went. These times, remember, I'm saying, all I was going to do was going to pick up the last little boxes that was in our old flat and bring it to this flat.
And that was all our important documents. So our passports, driver's license,
birth certificates,
everything.
Marriage certificates.
Everything.
So on the way there I thought, let me go and get some petrol. Now this is at the top of where I used to live, the top of the road. I pressed the indicator and I'm in traffic at the moment to go left. So for me to turn left, I would just need, it was the space of 2 cars in front of me, but there was some traffic. So I thought, alright. Something in my head said, don't turn left into the petrol station, turn right and go straight to pick up the boxes that you need from the old house. And I was thinking, but I need petrol. Anywho, I didn't turn left in the petrol station. What I did do, I turned right into the road where I lived. As I've entered that road, yeah, I'm driving and I said it's hot. So the windows are down and this guy comes up to, well, I can hear him saying, mate, you need to get out of your car. I said, what? Mate, get out of your car. And I was like, what's wrong with this you? Anyway, I turned my music up and I looked at him like, I thought it was like a crackhead or whatever. Then I saw the guy push his sons up the road and say, mate, and he's coming close to the car, you need to get out the car now. Your car is on fire. And I thought, this guy's mad. So obviously, he must want to fight or he's really on drugs. So I stopped the car in the middle of the road. I opened my door. I walked towards him. As I walked towards him to see what he's on, like,
wait, hold on. You walked towards him, what, to fight him?
Listen, I just wanted to know, what are you on? Like, you're telling me to get out of the car. I'm thinking, you know. Anyway, I walked towards him. As I stepped towards him, the man spins me around and all I saw was flames coming up from my car. Coming up from the bottom of the car. So where I
what went through your head at that point?
It was very surreal. It was like an out-of-body experience. It was literally like, huh?
Like, it's like that.
I've never felt like that. It literally felt surreal. And he's gone, mate, I told you, your car was on fire. This is me, huh? Like, what? What is going on? I'm literally looking at my car. The bottom of the car is on fire. And the flames are spreading. So now it's like rising up. So the first thing I do was I ran to the car. I shut the door, but my windows are still open, as I said. I put my hand through and I got my phone and maybe I think my bank card, which was in...
So you was willing to lose a hand?
No, but I was like, what else am I going to do?
Yeah, it's true.
That was just the first thing. And then I reached my hand in there, got my phone, I got my bank card, and I just kind of walked towards where the guy was. And people were just walking past, taking pictures.
What did that do for you when people walking past taking pictures? Did that not irritate you?
No, because I did the same thing. It was literally surreal. I stood there like this. I called my dad. Like, I literally did not know what to do. It was such a surreal moment. I didn't know what to do. I phoned my dad. I told him. I said, yo, my car's on fire. He was like, boy, you better call your insurance.
Sorry, hold on. So your dad didn't even say, like, Sonny, you alright?
Obviously, he would have said that.
Okay,
I'm calling him.
Just checking. Yeah, okay, fine.
I'm calling him so he knows that. Anyways, I'm like, what do I do? He said, you need to call your insurance. So I think literally someone called the fire brigade. Luckily, you see the road that I was on, stuck in traffic just before the petrol station? They were on that road as well. Yeah. But going in another direction. Because they were there within minutes, I would say. But by the time they came, the flame had spread so much, it engulfed the whole car. So by the time they came, engine started popping, the petrol guzzler thing in the back started popping and blowing up. The car just started, which you'll see in the video. So like, it was just crazy, and I recorded it, and I literally didn't know what to do. I didn't know what else to do. Do you know what I mean? The guy that told me to come back to jump out of the car, he was like, "Do you want to come to my house?" I was like, "Not really. I'd rather stay here." And you know what I mean? I don't know. I literally didn't know what to do with myself. So
Adrian had called Kenny, and Kenny came down to the car, but obviously I got the phone call from Adrian anyway, and Adrian was like, he didn't call me. He sent me a text, a WhatsApp of the video of the car on fire, and I was like, why would you send me a video with special effects on the car? Like, that's not funny. What's wrong with you? Bearing in mind we're not getting on. Didn't like him at all. He didn't like me. And then he was like, I'm not, the car's on fire. So I called him and I was like, what do you mean the car's on fire? And then all you can hear in the background is the sirens from the fire engines, and I was like, oh, flipping out. But it wasn't like, oh, flipping out, he could have lost his life. It was, oh, flipping out, we ain't got a car now. What are we gonna do? We haven't got a car now. And that kind of just shows how far gone I was, kind of like, we don't have a car. Not, oh my gosh, my poor husband went through such a traumatic experience. I didn't care. I was like, my car. What are we gonna do about a car? Okay, and our car was nice. It was a Mercedes C-Class. It was beautiful. I loved it. And then my friend picked me up, brought me to, because I was at Adrian's mum's house, brought me to the scene of the car melting. And obviously once I got there, it had all kind of calmed down a bit, and the car wasn't on fire anymore. And I just stood there in shock, like, oh my gosh. And yeah, it was mad. Like, the tyres had melted onto the ground. Like, even if we drive past there now, you'll still see the burn marks in the floor. And it was just it was so shocking to me. And people were walking past, taking pictures. And this was later on in the evening. I got there like late afternoon, early evening.
Yeah, so the insurance left me there.
And then as I was standing there, people were driving past but slowing down and videoing. And I was like, what are you videoing for? What are you taking pictures of? Are you silly? Because I was just irritated, like, don't do that. Like, I'm right here. I'm right here. Don't do it. No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have.
Well, this is the day of phones.
I don't care.
Camera phones.
I don't care. Don't do that. It's annoying. And thank God for Kenny and Sharice. Like, literally, they stayed with us the whole evening until we left. And Adrian had these pair of shoes. He had these Gucci loafers, yeah, that he's had since he was 18. 19 years old. We went to the Harrods store, innit? We went to the Harrods store and he bought them when he was 19 years old. Adrian was wearing those shoes a good 8 years later. And the only thing that survived in the car was his Gucci shoes in the fire.
After the fire brigade put the fire out, everything, you know, went down. Hours later, the only surviving thing that was in the car was my Gucci loafers.
Yeah. But you ended up throwing them away anyway.
I left them at the scene. I just left them there.
Yeah, he left them as like, it means something.
No, I was just like, you know, just done now.
But yeah, that was a mad experience. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what? When the fire brigade came, there was like, if you had been there any longer, you would have been locked in, because it would have.
The fire would have melted the electrics.
The electrics, and because my car's it wasn't a car where they had the button that you can pull up or down.
Yeah.
there was no other mechanism that could open or close the door.
That's mad.
And that day though, I really knew God existed, because I was like, this is not by chance, or like, you know, thank the stars.
Because she would have gone into the petrol station, that would have been blown up.
Imagine if I took that left into the petrol station, you know, like a speckle of petrol would have just went boom, and it would have just been my life lost.
Yeah.
There would have been other people that were topping up their cars, or people that was walking by, maybe the house next door. Like,
yeah, it was mad.
It was literally God that said, do not go into that petrol station. But I do thank God, because it woke me up. It did wake me up in the sense of God is real, but also life is not promised. Anything could happen at any stage, and that it kind of stood out to me. So those hours that I was there looking at the car by myself, I almost saw myself burning in the car as well.
That's mad.
And it was crazy. That's what I'm saying. It was a surreal moment, because I was looking at this car that I was literally just in, and I had been driving up and down.
That's crazy.
Another thing I thank God for, because if Tara had the car, she would have blown up in the car, because she would have got...
I don't have my windows down at all.
She always had the windows up with the aircon on.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a type of guy, I want to feel the sun.
But not only that, if someone started shouting that towards me...
Yeah, if a man came up to her to get out of the car, she would have definitely driven faster.
I would have driven faster, and I would have been rude, like, oh, shut up, what are you doing? So, if I was in that car, I'd be a goner. That's definitely. For damn sure. And that's actually the one day that you took the car, because normally I had the car. So, yeah, we thank God. But that's basically how our car blew up and how he nearly lost his life. Literally. So, he's here to see another day, aren't you? So that's fantastic. So thank you for sticking around and watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you're notified every time I release a video or we post something. Please go follow us on our Instagram. It's at Meet the Thorpes. We're trying to get to 5,000 Instagram followers, and we're just stuck at a number
4,000 and a bit. Yeah,
so just help us out. We'd really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Share our content as well.
Yeah.
On TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. Share all of our stuff
if you can.
Let us know what you want to see from us more in the comments here, in the comments on Instagram, comments on TikTok. Flood our comments. We answer to DM. So listen, thank you for being here, thank you for listening.
Peace.